Okay, welcome to the next video outlining how to create a tone in the BOSS Tone Studio. Today we're going to focus on creating a crunch tone, specifically one that dials out some high frequencies that may seem unpleasant, especially considering the speaker has not been broken in, so it's going to sound a little spiky. So we're going to take out some of those high frequencies and see if we can come up with something pleasant. Alright, so what do we have? Okay, so that's clean. We're gonna go over to crunch. Bam. Alright, so. See what it sounds like. Let's see what it sounds like with the variation. I actually quite like the original one. It has more body and depth. So we're going to keep the original variation. Now there seems to be a little bit of an unpleasant frequency in the upper high mids area. Okay, so let's focus on trying to cut some of that out. So upper high middle is going to be in the middle. So we're not just going to back off this. We're going to go into the equalization. We're going to go into the GE10, I think. Yeah, graphic EQ, and then amp out. So that we can hear the changes we're making. Alright. Sounds a little honky, so let's see what happens if we cut some of these. Is that making any difference? Oh, we have to turn it on. Whoops, my bad. Alright. That's definitely unpleasant, so we'll just scoop some of those out. Maybe -2 dB. Okay, is there anything else we need to do? Do we want it crisper sounding? Let's see. Maybe we'll add some more gain. Okay, so now the lower mids are starting to cut through a little more. Let's see if we can dial some of that out. I still hear some unpleasant high frequencies. Let's see if we can cut them out a little bit. Now we're losing a little bit of presence, even though our presence is cranked. Let's see if we can increase the ultra high frequencies here. So notice how it's sounding a little less flubby, a little less boomy. If we take out the EQ, we can compare it. Okay, now let's see if we can add a booster to this to kind of tighten up the low end and push the mids a little more without making it sound boxy. Okay, so booster. Turn it on. What do we have? A blues drive. Blue driver's an awesome pedal. Okay, let's see what other options we have. Overdrive. Okay, you hear a little bit more noise. Natural overdrive. This sounds pretty good. There's a lot of noise. I'll back off the effect level. Okay, it's not sounding so good now. Alright, next. Turbo. I don't think this one's gonna sound great. Well, little dark. See what it sounds like here. That sounded pretty good. Let's see if we could do something else with the EQ. I want to go back here, see if we can increase some of these highs. I know we have this one cut. Let me just see what it sounds like. That's a little sharp. Not enough. Very hard to find a balance with this frequency. Let's see if we can do something with the treble. Okay. Now, how does the bass frequency sound? Well, let's see. Now, that's a little bit too much gain for a crunch channel, I think, so we're going to back off the gain a little bit here. Back it off a little more. I think that sounds just about right. Okay, this is going to be the basic thing. Let's see if we can add some noise cancellation. I hear a little bit of hiss. Oh, turn it on. Cool, so we're going to keep that. Do we want to add any effects? Maybe just a delay. And let's add some analog. And we'll turn it on too. There we go. And you know me, I like... oh, we can type it in, would you look at that. 500. Okay, cool. 500. High cut, I don't like a lot of highs. See what it sounds like. Full. A nice dark sounding delay, that's what I like, so we are going to do that. Cool. Do we want to add any effects? We don't need a compressor for this. Let's just see what we have. Chorus. Let's turn that on. Sounds pretty good. I like flangers. Let's try flanging. I know they have a different one down here. Ah, here it is. Now you want a flanging effect that's subtle, that you can still hear the guitar. I don't know which one to... A manual? Let's see. Alright, let's keep that around 50. Maybe the width. Sounding like that's the effect level right there. Because if we increase the width, we get something probably ridiculous. Yeah, okay, so that would be it. So we're gonna back that off. Back up the speed a little bit too. A lot of high frequencies cutting through there, so we'll keep that around 50. You know what? Let's increase the speed. It doesn't sound like there's much of an effect. I think that's the best we're gonna do with this. But I think it sounds alright. I don't like the amount of high frequencies coming through. It's not like we have to use the effect. Alright. I'm gonna go over here to effects, and let's see what Tremolo sounds like with the flanger. No. Phaser? Let's try 12 stage. Oh yeah, okay, there's a lot of high frequencies. We're going to back off on the treble just a bit. Okay, so we could turn those off. Effects, mod. So that's our bass tone with the delay. What else can we do? We dealt with the EQ. Okay, reverb. Tri-hall. We have to turn it on. Can't really hear anything. Bring that back. Bring the reverb time back because it's a little too big. Let's try 5. And the effects level. Bring that back. Now if we add the effects, let's see what that sounds like with the reverb. Now, is there any way we can cut the highs off of here? Rate, depth, resonance, manual, step rate, effect level, direct. Doesn't appear so, which is unfortunate because I really do like the bass tone that we have. Okay. That sounds a little better. Okay, so we had the presence jacked, and that made everything ice picky. Also, we don't need the effect level at 100%. Let's back that off. Let's try different cab resonances. Probably be good to try it with the tone of the bass crunch. Alright, modern. I actually quite like the vintage so far. Let's see what deep sounds like. So it's a competition between deep and vintage. I like the vintage. Alright, we're going to keep the vintage. Let's try the variation. Actually, wait, I do like it with the variation now. Sounds tighter, a lot more punch. See what it sounds like with the effects now. Okay, because you cut a bit of the mids with the variation, you're not going to have as much of an effect with the flanger and the phaser. So I don't know. I quite like it without the variation when you have the effects, and with the variation without the effects. So depends on what you're going to use it for. If you're never going to use the effects, I'd go with variation. So let's turn these off. Because the bass tone is much more important. If you want, you can add the effects later. Alright, so we've dealt with mostly everything. We haven't really screwed around with the chain. Booster, mod effects, amplifier, equalizer. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'd rather have that before everything. But let's just see how these sound. Chain 1. I'm going to turn the effects on, just so we can hear the sounds of the chain. Wow, that's quite the difference. Nope. A delay before equalizer? Let's see. Chain 3 it is. Okay, cool. Just wanted to see. Turn these off. I think we went through everything. Chain here. Delay 2, we don't need a second delay. Pedal effects, send return assign. I think we can now write this. I think that sounds pretty good. Alright, we're going to write it. And again, clean. Or, sorry, crunch. I'm an idiot. Crunch. To channel 2. Alright, that's our crunch tone. Alright, well, thank you for joining me for this video. Next, we're going to go over a rhythm metal tone. So I wish you all the best, stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.